Sculptra Aesthetic is not an overnight sensation, not a quick fix. It's the new age of anti-age. It's the only facial injectable that works gradually and gives you results that can last up to 2 years. The main ingredient in FDA-approved Sculptra Aesthetic is poly-L-lactic acid, or PLLA. PLLA has been safely used for decades in dissolvable stitches. In Europe, it's been used cosmetically for over 10 years. PLLA is a synthetic material that is gradually and naturally absorbed by the body as it works to replace lost collagen. Alyssa is an actual Sculptra Aesthetic patient, and as these before-to-after pictures show, Sculptra Aesthetic gives you a more natural look that doesn't give you away, because with Sculptra Aesthetic, noticeable results emerge subtly. FDA-approved Sculptra Aesthetic is different in the way it works, because it gradually replaces lost collagen. As you age, you may notice changes to your face. For example, the appearance of shallow to deep facial wrinkles and folds. Over time, wrinkles become more apparent, primarily due to the breakdown of collagen, among other factors. It is thought that Sculptra Aesthetic works within the deep dermis to help replace lost collagen. As collagen is replaced, it provides a foundation that gradually restores the look of fullness by correcting your shallow to deep facial wrinkles and folds. The result? A refined, more youthful-looking appearance. Sculptra Aesthetic is the only injectable that works gradually and can give you noticeable results that can last up to 2 years. How do you know if Sculptra Aesthetic is right for you? Do you want a look that's not obvious, that doesn't look like you've had work done? Do you want results that can last up to 2 years? Sculptra Aesthetic replaces lost collagen and can correct facial wrinkles and folds in these areas: smile lines, marionette lines, or wrinkles around the chin. Talk to your doctor about Sculptra Aesthetic. He or she will give you a facial assessment to determine if it may be right for you. You should not use Sculptra Aesthetic if you are allergic to any ingredient of the product or have a history of keloid formation or hypertrophic scarring. Sculptra Aesthetic should not be injected while you have an active skin infection or inflammation in the treatment area and should not be injected into the red area of the lip. Use in the skin near the eyes is not recommended. Side effects of Sculptra Aesthetic may include injection site discomfort, redness, bruising, bleeding, itching, and swelling. Other side effects may include small lumps under the skin that are sometimes noticeable when pressing on the treated area. Larger lumps, some with delayed onset with or without inflammation or skin discoloration, have also been reported. In a key clinical study, the numbers of small and larger lumps were low and most resolved without treatment. What to expect before treatment? Sculptra Aesthetic works gradually. For most patients, an average of 3 treatment sessions over a few months are needed. The number of treatment sessions, length of treatment, and amount of Sculptra Aesthetic used differs for each person. When you speak to your physician about Sculptra Aesthetic, he or she will design a regimen that's right for you. What to expect after treatment? As with any injectable, there may be injection site discomfort like pain, swelling, tenderness, and bruising. Avoid the sun or UV lamp exposure until swelling and redness have disappeared. You may apply makeup a few hours after your treatment. Within the first 24 hours, apply an ice pack to the injection site. It will help reduce swelling. Do not apply ice directly to the skin. Massage the treated area a few times each day for several days after the treatment session, according to your physician's advice. Massaging helps to evenly distribute Sculptra Aesthetic, so it's an important part of your aftercare treatment. These before-to-after photos portray actual Sculptra Aesthetic patients. As you can see from Alyssa's before-to-after photos, noticeable results emerge subtly. Sculptra Aesthetic can help provide a more youthful-looking appearance that can last up to 2 years. Sculptra Aesthetic delivers a natural-looking appearance over time. From before, subtly, gradually to be renewed. You can see the difference in Renato's before to after pictures. Remember, the changes from Sculptra Aesthetic are gradual, so it doesn't give you away. And results can last up to 2 years, so like Franca, you can have plenty of time to enjoy them. Let's hear from Franca as she shares her thoughts about her complete treatment.
Hi, I'm Franca. I'm living in Düsseldorf. I'm nearly 41 years old and I'm working as a model. Because I'm in this job and I'm working in front of the camera, I know my face. If there's a chance or a possibility to do something which looks natural, this is great, but why not? I wasn't disappointed when I stood in front of the mirror and I couldn't see a change. It's exactly the opposite. I was prepared that I don't see a big difference. I feel positive and comfortable about all this, and we will see what will happen next. I can say that I'm looking forward. I feel fine. I'm feeling really good. The treatment areas, they feel a bit sensitive to pressure. But after 1 week, everything is gone, you don't feel anything, so it's not a big deal, that's fine. I think I'm coming closer and closer and more to this result I would like to have. After the 3rd injection, I definitely recognized that a lot more happened. So it was more visible than the time before. And for me, it's obvious that these lines, especially these lines, are much softer than before. I look much more refreshed and much more relaxed, and this is very nice. My experience with the whole treatment, with the whole thing, is of course a good one. I'm still the same person. It's not that I look into the mirror and I see somebody else. So for me, this would be a horrible thought. But to look more refreshed in a period of a few months, and that's why it looks so natural.